Hello, everybody. Well, I couldn't resist to having a go at this Rachel's Ghost 2024 Beatles record tag. Obviously, I couldn't. Um, I've been sent here, by the way, by Beatle Dave. Never heard of Rachel's Ghost, but had a quick look at her original video, and we'll be watching some more. So, hello, Rachel's Ghost. So let's just get straight into it. I've got a pile of items to show you here, um, and a list of the questions. I hope you enjoy the video. If you, by the way, if you do, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Plenty more nonsense like this. So the first item on the agenda is which album have I got the most copies of? Well, it's actually Rubber Soul, which is completely unintentional. I just happen to have amassed lots of different copies of Rubber Soul. So this is probably going to be one of the longer sections of the video. Let me just count how many I've got. It's nothing like Beatle Dave's 28 or something. White albums. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of Rubber Soul. In no particular order. This is a German copy of Rubber Soul. It's on the gold and white Odeon label. It's a great sounding record, and I kept it because I think there's a misprint there. There's no H at the end of "I'm looking through you," so that added a little bit of interest, so I kept that. I think I probably tried to sell it for a while, but then I thought, doesn't owe me anything. I'll keep it. This one, I'm aware that they're showing the wrong way round, unfortunately. Technical matters. Don't really know if I can do anything about that, so apologies. But this is a UK stereo first press. In really nice condition there. Quite a rare one. Difficult to find those ones. Definitely in that condition. This is a US copy. And I think the reason I kept it, it's on the Apple label. I think the reason I kept it is that one of the songs has got count in or something like that. There's something audio wise that's interesting about it. Not a terribly rare or valuable one, that one. This is the first ever copy of Rubber Soul I had on record. This is a -1 loud cut. So that mix got quite swiftly deleted after initial release. So they're quite difficult to find. There's not loads of those about, certainly not in that condition. I inherited that one. That's a really cool one. This one. Now we've got to remember what's so special about this one. I'm sure there is something. Well, it's in amazing condition. It's a mono copy. I think something like different text on the labels. It's a -4 copy, I think. Oh, that's it. So it's got sans serif text on side A, Times New Roman on side B, so it's quite a rarity, and that is in stunning condition. Could have been off the shelf yesterday, that one. So that's a cool one. And lastly, I have the copy of Rubber Soul from my Beatles collection box, which is a 2-box EMI jobby, and it's in nice condition as well. So that's my 5 copies of Rubber Soul. I'm pretty sure I've got 4 copies of a few of the other ones, so Rubber Soul only just pips that. First question. Second question is, show us a bootleg. This is the only bootleg I've got. Shay at Last, and it is rubbish. It's unlistenable. You just get screams. So yeah, that's the only bootleg I've got. I inherited that actually along with the Rubber Soul that I just showed you. So I'm fond of it for that reason, but it certainly doesn't grace the old turntable too often. So the last one that I got, I have shown you this before. I bought a huge job lot of records early December, kept a handful, of which this was one. It's the Beatles' 3rd Christmas record, and it's a flexi disc. I haven't played that yet actually, so that's a cool one. Hopefully getting another one that I'm going to keep this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. There'll be another couple of videos hopefully. Right, next, the 4th question is a solo Beatles album. By the way, I've gone for some more obscure choices. There's been a few of these questions that I've gone, the obvious one is this, but I'm going to go slightly more obscure. So this is a bit of an obscurity. It's Wonderwall Music, which is a great album by George Harrison, and it was actually released while the Beatles were still a going concern, I believe, in 1968. Lovely sleeve, nice artwork, and the main reason I'm showing you this is because it's a mega rare mono copy. They weren't pressing many monos by that stage in the game. I think 9 out of 10 copies of this that you'll see with that Apple label are stereo, but that one's special because it's mono. Got that on Gumtree, just across town. So yeah, that was a good find. Great album. I think if I'm listening to any of them solo, it's generally George. Great artwork as well, by the way. Next, a non-UK or US album. There was an obvious choice that I neglected in favour of this. It is a copy of A Hard Day's Night from, it's a Singapore and Malaysia copy. It's got really thick textured cardboard, which is quite unusual. I think it's from late 60s, early 70s. And I think the labels have got... Right, there's a misprint that says I should have known better rather than I should have known better. So there's a misprint on side A. And there's a misprint on side B. See if you can spot it. Pause the video for a sec. Did you spot it? That songs from the film A Hard Day's Night should only be on side A rather than also on side B. Nice condition as well. So that's a good one. No one saw that one come in. So, question 6. A single or EP. I don't actually have a lot of singles or EPs. I'm not really much of a collector in that regard. So I'm just going to show you one of the ones I do have, which is that. I don't think it's terribly rare. It's in nice nick. So that's the Twist and Shout EP. For question 6. Question 7 is an album with a cover song on it. I've chosen The Big Come Up by the Black Keys, one of my favourite bands of the last 20-25 years. It's one of their earlier albums, and it's got a great version of She Said, She Said at the end of side A. As you'd expect from early Black Keys, pretty stripped down, bluesy, soulful, great band doing a great song from a great album. What's not to like? If you haven't heard it, give it a listen. Not just the cover song, but the whole album. So we're racing through them now. We're coming up to 12 minutes. I think this video is going to be slightly shorter than Dave's. Question 8. A record featuring a Beatle. This is an interesting one because I haven't actually listened to this. I got this in the same lot last month as the Christmas EP. This is Goddess of Fortune. Me neither. But as you can see, produced by none other than George Harrison. Sleeve's really nice, lovely artwork. On a label that I don't recognise. I have to give that a spin this evening actually. Keep meaning to get round to it, but I haven't. I don't know if that's terribly rare. I've certainly never heard of it. It was a new one on me when I spotted it a few weeks ago. Again, no one saw that one coming, did they? Goddess of Fortune. I think it's quite spiritual, as you'd expect. It's from, by the way, it's from, do we have a date on it? No, sorry, maybe I should have done a bit more research on that. Okay, so that's that one. Number 9, a non-record item. This is a good one. It's a signed picture of the Quarrymen. Alas, with the exception of Paul and John. Number 10 is Giles Martin remix. I don't really go in for the remixes, so can't give much of an answer on that, sorry. And the bonus question is Beatles record YouTubers. So of course I'm going to say hello to my friend Beatle Dave, and also hello to Jamie Spinks. Haven't seen anything from you in a little while, but I always enjoy your videos when you put them out. And so that's me pretty much over and out. Keep your eyes peeled. I'm expecting 2 big job lots of Beatles records this week. If they're any good, then I'll be unboxing them and sticking them on my channel. But for now, that's it. Me done. I'll see you again soon. Cheers, everybody. Goodbye.